Hello everyone, today I am going to teach you Totalitarian State and its features. Please watch the video till the end.
Let us now start our topic. So today I have decided to start with the first chapter, that is forms of government. Forms of government. Forms of government. So within the forms of government, different types of states are there, like totalitarian state is there, authoritarian state is there, liberal democratic state is there. Then if you talk about other forms of government, then we have a unitary form of government, federal form of government, parliamentary form of government, and presidential form of government. So all this comes under one group, that is forms of government. So today we will be discussing only about totalitarian state, and in this we will be discussing only on two topics, that is what is the meaning of totalitarian state and what are the features of totalitarian state. So after going through the features, you will understand what actually is meant by totalitarian state. So let's start with that. So totalitarian state. So now let us try to understand what actually totalitarian state is. So it is mentioned over here, totalitarian state is one in which the state has full control over the life of the individuals. That means the state has full control over the life of the individual. No part of his life is beyond the control of the state. That means the entire life within that state is controlled by the state. The state has full power to control the life and activities of the people living in the state. So this is all about totalitarian. That means total control. The state has total control over the territory of the state. The people living within the territory will be controlled by the state. It is been rightly said in the Bible. It is, if the Bible teaches that we live, move, and have our being in God, then totalitarian state teaches that we live, move, and have our being in the state. So once again, in the Bible, if Bible teaches us that we live, move, and have our being in God, then totalitarian state teaches that we live, move, have our being in the state. So this makes us clear that each and every individual living in the state has no freedom at all. Like we get in a democratic state, there is no such freedom in a totalitarian state. Totalitarian state completely controls the life of the people. There is very less participation of the people in the government. So let us now discuss about the features of a state one by one, so that you will understand more about the totalitarian state. This way we will start. Features of totalitarian state. First and foremost important feature of totalitarian state is opposed to democratic state. That means this totalitarian state is completely opposed to democratic state. Now what is democratic state? You know that we live in a democratic country where we have been given so many rights. Fundamental rights are there. So within the fundamental rights, you can imagine that we have been given complete freedom. But that freedom is missing out in a totalitarian state. That is why totalitarian state is completely opposed to democratic state. Two different things. Opposite of totalitarian state is democratic state. Now next one is, totalitarian state is based on the concept. What is the concept of totalitarian state? Concept of total centralization of powers. That means the complete total power is centralized. That means the complete power is in the hand of the top rulers. Whoever is the ruler of that state will have complete control of the governmental power. So total centralization. Centralization means complete power in the hand of a ruler. The ruler can be one person or a family. Okay. Now, third one, state is regarded as the end. What is the end means? What is important for the people? That means they should regard state as the end and the individual as the means. That means in the totalitarian state, the importance is given to the state, not to the individual. So now number 4. Number 4 feature of totalitarian state is people have little role in the decision making. People have very little role in the decision making. All the decisions are made by the rulers. No decisions are made by the people. Like in a democratic state, to choose the government, we are the one, we are given the right to vote. For each and every single election which takes place in our country, we are involved. Our opinion matters a lot in the formation of a state government or the central government or even the panchayat bodies also. There also we give our opinions. But in a totalitarian state, no role of decision making is given in the hands of the people. All the important decisions are made by the ruler. That means not all. Each and every decisions are made by the ruler. Okay. The next one, number 5. Now the question comes over here. If the people agitate, then how can you forcefully ask them to follow your government? So what is the one? Force is used to command obedience. That means they use force to get the obedience of the people. And why do they use force? To instill fear of the state authority among the people. The state authorities' fear should be instilled in the minds of the people, and for that, force is. Now, what is the meaning of force? Police is there, army is there. If you do go against the ruler, then definitely they will be using force. Because police is there, army is there, they follow the orders of the ruler. So there cannot be any agitation, there cannot be any party politics, there cannot be any revolutions. That means entire system is controlled by the ruler. That means ruler never leaves a loopholes through which the people get a chance to agitate or go for a revolt. I think you understood.